Use your head, man. Get the ship under control. You'll never get your astronaut wings if you can't concentrate on what you're doing.
I'm sorry, Colonel Zodiac, sir. I'll have a ride in a minute.
A minute's too long, Lieutenant. Get her under control now. Just gotta keep your head. Don't panic.
I'm sorry, Colonel. It won't happen again.
Okay, Lieutenant 90, we're heading back towards Earth on the correct course.
Yeah, Colonel. How do you think I'm progressing, apart from that slip? Will I get my astronaut's wings?
Well, you're doing just great, Lieutenant, but remember, this is only the first step.
Yes, sir. I know what you mean. So far, I've just learned how to fly a ship in space. I've got to be able to make a touchdown before I pass Stage C.
That's right. Then comes Stage B, the blast-off from the launch rail with you as captain of the ship.
Guess the toughest of all is Stage A, the solo orbit of the moon in a space capsule.
As you say, that's the toughest of all. Have you been in touch with Space City Control, Matt?
Yes, Steve. Commander Zero has given us touchdown clearance.
Roger, Matt. Okay, Lieutenant, she's all yours. We'll see how you do a touchdown right now.
But, Steve, I'm not ready.
Guess I'm the best judge of that. Now take her down.
In upper atmosphere now, Steve.
Roger, Matt. How do you feel, Lieutenant?
A bit scared, I guess, Steve. I didn't realize I'd have to touch down on this trip.
Fireball XL5 to Space City. We're coming in, Commander Zero.
Roger, Fireball XL5. Ready to receive you 60 seconds from now.
May take a little longer than that, Commander. We don't want to rush Lieutenant 90 on his first touchdown.
Lieutenant 90? Are you crazy, Steve? He can't bring a ship down yet. He's not ready.
You gotta do it sometime. And I reckon it's right now.
Firing main retros.
Okay, Steve. If you say he's ready, that's good enough for me. Sound the alarm. Crash tender, stand by.
The trouble with Zero is he worries too much.
I don't know, Steve. The commander could be right. He usually is.
Okay, Lieutenant. Now keep your head and you'll make it okay.
Over Pacific now, Steve. 3,000 feet and steady.
The lieutenant wants to be a controller in Space City, so he has to learn to fly a spaceship. But who gets all the worries? Me! Oh, that tooty lieutenant's gonna crash Fireball. I can feel it in my bones.
Great, Lieutenant. We're over Space City. Now switch to downward thrust and take her down gently. Steady, Lieutenant. Hold her steady.
Reduce power. You'll have to reduce power.
Fire emergency retros, Lieutenant, fast.
Starboard wings dip, Steve.
Raise a starboard wing, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, the starboard wing, get it up. Well, Lieutenant, you got the ship down.
And what a mess I made of it, Colonel. I'll never be a full controller at this rate.
XL5 crew, report to Space City Control. Well, I guess 90's got through the first stage to winning his astronaut wings.
Well, the decision is yours, Commander, but I'd recommend it. This will make 90 far more capable of controlling space traffic.
Yeah, but don't tell him too often. He'll be getting a big head.
Is all this gear necessary, Dr. Venus? It's making my head ache.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but it is a little small for you. Now, if you stay still for a few more seconds, I may as well do your next free flight medical checks.
What's next for Lieutenant 90, Steve?
I reckon he ought to go straight out to Stage B.
Okay, Steve, you're the boss. Gee, I wish you'd have been around when I took my wings. I never had it this easy. Stand by. Stand by. Prepare XL1 for blast-off. Okay, Lieutenant 90. Guess you're gonna fly a ship on your own.
But, sir, not an XL ship. I need a crew.
Oh, now, relax, Lieutenant. You can take Robert as co-pilot.
Yeah, son. And I'll be your navigator. You'll have plenty of lone space flying when you orbit the moon in that capsule.
Come on, Lieutenant. I'll be in the ship's lab keeping check on your reactions.
Gee, thanks, Dr. Venus.